Well, welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, well, the Chevrolet Corvette is just around the corner. In fact, it's less than 24 hours of the taping of this particular program. We'll know absolutely everything we need to know about this machine. The tons of rumors, the tons of leaked photographs that are all over the internet. The talk that there may be an LT7 as the base engine. General Motors has actually come out and made it official that the Stingray name will continue on in the mid-engine Corvette. But we'll know a whole lot more in just 24 hours time. So just head on over to the Motor Cars Enthusiasts Facebook page. I'm going to put the link up for the live stream of this vehicle's debut. So we'll all know come then. Next up on the list, well, apparently, according to the folks over at Auto Forecast Solutions, the Ford Motor Company's brand new Bronco is going to see the second version of it. We haven't even seen the first version yet. And the second version, maybe the sheer fact showing off that Ford wants to take on the likes of Jeep and especially the Wrangler. Apparently that's what the Bronco is going right after. So apparently there's going to be a Bronco pickup truck, aka a Gladiator fighter. So this ought to be wildly interesting. They're not talking about this vehicle actually debuting for another 5 years. So we got a lot of time to speculate about this particular vehicle. I guess we need to actually see the first vehicle before we get to see that big vehicle. But it's going to be wildly entertaining to see just what exactly Ford may have up their sleeve. Next up on the list, well, it's been, over 10 years since Lotus debuted a brand new automobile. Done a bunch of special editions, but here's their brand new machine, an all-electric, I don't even know what you call this. It's above what I would call a hypercar. This thing's got performance that you just flat wouldn't believe. This is the brand new Lotus Evija. Evija is an all-electric 2,000 kilowatt lithium-ion battery setup that will make 1,972 horsepower. They haven't even released the torque numbers, but I'm sure those are going to be well above that, probably double of what those numbers are for the horsepower. They'll propel this 3,704-pound car to 60 in under 3 seconds with a top speed of over 200 miles an hour, even though those numbers haven't been made official as of yet. Now, I think this may have somewhat to do with another relating story. According to the folks over at ZF have created a brand new 2-speed EV gearbox, which is going to allow vehicles to get way greater top speed, because electric vehicles have a little bit of trouble with that top speed type of things, where you basically have to build it to either be super fast as far as top speed or super quick. So this might be what's going into the back of this particular machine. Now, there's some other numbers that are kind of hard to believe, including the fact that if you can find one, which is going to be near impossible, a 350 kilowatt charging station, which doesn't even exist, I don't even think. They're claiming that this vehicle could be charged completely, give you 270 miles of range in just 18 minutes. Now, this vehicle's got several modes of flight, including eco mode, city mode, a tour mode, sport mode, and of course track mode will be involved. Now here's the trick. This may be somewhat of a concept piece, but Lotus plans on building this car. They're going to build 130 of these things for the world, and they're going to be getting into people's hands about this time next year. In fact, late 2020, they're planning on it getting into folks' hands. And you better have some deep pockets. $2.1 million is the starting price for this particular machine. So hopefully we're going to learn a whole lot more over the next year about this brand new EV supercar. And last up on the list, apparently a father-son team in Brazil were building faux supercars. Yes, these folks living in Santa Catarina, Brazil, apparently were building fake supercars. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, the like. And apparently that's who turned them in. One of those Italian supercars companies actually found out about this whole situation taking place, and they got involved with the authorities. The authorities have come in and shut this place down, arrested the father, son, and seized all assets. Apparently they were building everything from all the body panels and whatnot, totally new interiors with full leather and Coopermonts and everything that you'd ever want in a car, even though they weren't exactly real. Now, apparently they were selling this on some unknown social media platform for between $45,000 and $60,000. Obviously way underneath what one of these real machines would actually cost. Now, there's another little trick as well. What was the underpinnings on this particular car? Apparently, they only figured out one as of yet, and apparently it was running the running gear out of a Cadillac Catera, which wasn't exactly a rocket ship back in the day. Apparently, if you lop off a bunch of weight, it might be a little bit quicker. So, we're probably never going to hear what actually happened in this deal, the end of this particular deal, and what all the charges may end up being. But if we do, I guarantee I will let you know. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. Get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.